It's time now for a look latest in local sports. In sports, the Wayne County varsity baseball team won a non-region ball game Thursday at home, defeating Lee County by a score of 8-4. Senior pitcher Rowan Bland picks up the win on the mound. Senior Tate Altman picks up another save, and the big hit came in the bottom of the third inning with a grand slam home run by senior Cade Lynn.
3-2 lead for Lee County at the moment. The stretch, the 1-2 to Cade Lynn. And Cade is a fly ball. Hines hit the left. It may be gone. It's gone. Kiss it goodbye. A grand salami for Cade Lynn. Oh, how sweet it is. The Yellow Jackets take the lead over Lee County.
And again, the home run put Wayne County up 6-3. Jackets would add 2 insurance runs in the bottom of the sixth with a double by Isaiah Lee. Lee adds a run in the top of the seventh to make the final score 8-4. After the game, these comments by head coach Justin McDonald.
Yeah, it took him a little bit to get settled in. I don't know, 5 o'clock game, that's kind of non-traditional for us, but again, we're going to play 5 o'clock Tuesday too. So, again, I'm more proud of him for battling through adversity. There's a lot of players in this state and around this country that, they go through something like that in the first inning. And, he was fortunate to come out of it with 1 run. And, that's a tribute to him of battling through adversity and then kind of settle in. And, Tate come in and, I'll say this, that out of our teams we play, that's probably the best hitting team that we faced all year. And, Coach Shiver does a great job. He's the one that took me in when I was a freshman in college and kind of showed me the ropes of playing college baseball. So we got a good friendship, and, you'll see them deep in the playoffs, and they get a big series next week. But, I looked at who was coming up in the 7, and it's 2, 3, 4, and you think that's exactly who we want to come up, I guess. But, we battled through it again. There was some adversity in the game, but, good teams battle through it, find ways to win.
And again, with the win, the Jackets improved to 21-4 on the season. They'll pick back up in region play this coming week, Tuesday at home. Also a 5 p.m. game against Warner Robins. Pregame on Tuesday will be at 4:50. The Jackets will close out the Warner Robins series with a doubleheader a week from today. Those games at Warner Robins, game times next Friday, 4 and 7. Again, all 3 games here on Big Dog Country, FM 105.5 FM. For the second day on the road, the junior varsity baseball team defeated Ware County. On Thursday, the game was in Waycross. Wayne wins 4-3. Jackets won 2-1 here on home on Wednesday over the Ware County Gators. Wayne County soccer teams are at home this afternoon. They host Camden County. The girls match at 5 and the boys match at 7. Both teams are qualified for the state tournament. Again, just waiting for the GHSA to post the entire bracket. Everything should be posted over the weekend. And next week on sports, we should have the matchups in state tennis and soccer. Our lady tennis team, high school, won the region championship. They'll be seeded number 1, and they'll host that first round matchup here at home. And as soon as we get the date and opponent, we'll pass it along next week. The golf team was in action yesterday at home at the Pines Forest Country Club, taking on Ware County. The Ware County boys won the match 155-169. Raven Woodward shot at 38, Austin Carter at 40, Tyler Kent 43, Jack Morgan 48. The girls tied. Both Wayne and Ware shot a 139. Katie Brown shot a 42. Kenzie Hobbs 48. And Kaylee Jo Martin shot a 49. High school bass fishing team on the road this weekend. They'll be at West Point for the 4th qualifier of the year. That event taking place on Saturday. Recreation scoreboard from last night looks as follows. In 10U baseball, it was the Reds shutting out the Tigers 3-0. The Dodgers beat the Party Animals 13-9, and the Braves beat the A's 6-2. In 12U baseball, the Dodgers beat the Phillies 7-6. A's beat the Mets 11-2. 8U baseball, Padres 9, Yankees 1. Yankees beat the Orioles 8-2. In 8U softball was the Tiny Diamonds 9, Hurricanes 0. 10U softball, the Shield Maidens 7, Tigers 6, and the Outlaws 10, Jackets 8. Again, no games next week because of spring break. Braves baseball this weekend here on WIFO FM. Tonight the Braves start their home opener, taking on Miami. Game time tonight, first pitch 7:15. Saturday also a 7:15 game. Sunday an afternoon game, first pitch at 1:35. Braves off to a tough 0-7 start. Both the NCAA women's and men's basketball tournament down to the Final Four. Women's tournament back in action this evening in Tampa, Florida. Game 1, South Carolina against Texas at 7. The night game at 9, UConn and UCLA. Championship game will be played on Sunday. The men's Final Four in San Antonio, Texas, and all 4 number 1 seeds are still alive. And a chance to win a national championship. Game 1 Saturday, an SEC clash between Auburn and Florida. Game 2, Houston and Duke. My bracket's still intact. They've got 3 of the Final Four teams in it. And I've got the championship game still intact. Duke and Florida, with Florida the eventual national champions. And the men's final is set for this coming Monday night. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.